You bet.
There's no reason not to be either. There's no reason to be anything here in Wonderland.
Is that where I am? Wonderland?
Oh, I'm late!
Only wait! Up on the field, he seemed to be about the same size as any other rabbit. Down here, he's large indeed. Or perhaps I've gotten smaller. Oh, I do wish I hadn't fallen. I wish my sister would poke her head down and say, "Come up again, Alice." I don't want to be all alone down here.
Stop crying, you're making a flood.
What's that? There's no flood here, I'm simply crying. Oh, my foot, that, my tears are making a large puddle. Oh no.
Stop sobbing, I'm drowning.
Oh, how peculiar, the water's rising. I've got to keep my chin above the water.
Maybe if you weren't so big, you wouldn't have made this ocean.
I'm not big, I'm small. At least I think I am.
Don't think it's drier that way.
Oh, Mouse, do you know the way out of this ocean?
I don't know why I should tell you anything. Look at the salty soup you've gotten me into.
Oh, please don't go.
There's no sense in staying. You're not very good company anyway.
I do wish I could get to shore. Oh!
How do you do, my dear?
Not too well. I'm not a very good swimmer.
Don't worry, the pond will soon dry up.
How is that possible?
Anything's possible in Wonderland.
Simply think backwards.
Backwards?
Think about what it was like before you started to cry.
I'll try.
I'm dripping wet.
I'm cross.
I'm
waiting in a hot terrain. Who for such daintiest would not soup? Soup of the evening, beautiful soup.
Beautiful, beautiful soup.
Beautiful soup, who cares for fish, games, or any other dish? Who would not give all else for two? Penny worth only a beautiful soup. Penny worth only a beautiful soup.
Soup of the evening.
That was quite nice, but sad.
You might have said it was sad, but nice.
I'm afraid I'm still wet, though.
And all my feathers are still stuck together.
The best way to get a stride would be to have a caucus race.
What is a caucus race?
The best way to explain it is to do it. First, we all get in a circle.
When do we begin?
Whenever we like.
Faster! Why? When do we stop?
Whenever we like.
Faster!
What fun! What madness!
I can't believe there's going to be a winner! You're in front of me, but also back.
And the race is over.
My, I'm quite out of breath, but I'm dry.
Naturally, you're dry.
That's why we had the caucus race.
But who has won?
Everyone has one, and everyone must have prizes.
Yes, but who is to get the prizes?
Well, she, of course.
Oh, I don't know if I have anything appropriate. I know, gumdrops. Lucky the water didn't get in.
Thank you.
There was exactly one apiece all around.
But surely she must have a prize herself.
Of course. What else do you have in those pockets?
Only a thimble.
Hand it over.
We beg your acceptance of this elegant thimble.
They all look so grave, I don't want to laugh. Thank you. I do wish I had my Dinah here.
And who's Dinah, if I might venture to ask?
Dinah's my cat.
Did you just say cat?
Oh, if I beg your pardon, I forget mice don't like cats.
Not like cats? Would you like cats if you were a creature like me? Ugh, oh, nasty, vulgar things. Don't we ever hear you say that name cat again?
Oh, please wait. You'd find she's better with birds than she is mice.
Well, I really must be getting home now.
My throat.
High time for bed.
Oh no. Now I've gone and done it. No one in Wonderland seems to like a cat. I wonder if I shall ever get home to my Dinah again. I mustn't cry. Not after what happened last time.
Always speak the truth. Think before you speak. Write it down afterward.
Here comes someone. My, she does look odd. Like a walking chess piece.
Where do you come from? Where are you going? Look up, speak nicely, and don't twiddle your fingers all the time.
I was wondering if you could help me. I'm afraid I've lost my way.
I don't know what you mean by your way. All the ways out here belong to me. Curtsy is while you're thinking of what to say. It saves time. Why are you staring?
It's your crown. It's the strangest crown I've ever seen. It looks exactly like a chess piece.
It is a chess piece. I'm the red chess queen. Don't you know anything? Come up here. What do you see?
Why, the countryside looks exactly like a giant chessboard. It would be even better if there were some men moving about on it. And so there are. It's a giant game of chess being played all over the world.
Open your mouth a little wider when you speak, and always say your majesty.
I should love to join the game. I'd be a pawn if I could. But I should like to be a queen best, your majesty.
That's easily managed.
How is that?
All you have to do is reach the 8th chess square.
That's all there is to it.
You're not there yet.
Oh, my sister will be so surprised, and Dinah.
No more talking, only running.
Running?
Oh, faster, faster!
My,
Faster, faster, faster!
this is getting in the caucus race.
Faster, faster, now, now!
Oh!
You may rest a little.
My, it doesn't seem we've gone anywhere.
Well, of course not. How else would you have it?
When you run somewhere very fast for some time, as we've been doing, you generally get somewhere.
What a slow sort of concept. Now, here you see, it takes all the running you can do to stay in the same place. And if you want to get somewhere else, you'll have to run at least twice as fast. And remember, here in Wonderland, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Then
sixth belongs to Humpty Dumpty. The seventh is Forest. But a night will show you the way. And in the A square, we could be queens together. Monarch supreme. Oh, feasting and fun.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Can we go at once?
Off with his head! Off with his head!
Whoever is that?
Off with his head!
What do you suppose the poor fellow has done?
Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them quite away.
Off with his head!
I do wish you'd stop saying that.
Off with her head! Don't forget the call to court game, or I have it executed. And bring your own flamingo.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed! Sentence first, verdict afterward. Off with his head!
Isn't the poor fellow to get a trial?
I suppose.
Why do you have to bring a flamingo to her croquet game?
Silly question. The Queen of Hearts is the ruler here. We do as she commands. We use the flamingos as croquet mallets to hit the ball. Come along now, we have far to go. Oh! Faster, faster! Oh, faster, faster!
Please wait!
You are old, said the youth, and your jaws are too weak for anything tougher than suet. Yet you finished the goose with the bones and the beak. Pray, how did you manage to do it?
I'll never catch up with the Red Queen. I've never seen anyone who can run as fast as she. Oh!
Who are you?
I'm afraid I don't quite know, sir, at present. I knew who I was when I got up this morning.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
I'm afraid I can't explain much clearer. Wonderland is a strange place, and it does confuse one.
Not a bit.
It certainly confuses me.
You? Who are you?
I think you ought to tell me who you are first.
Why?
I won't stand here and listen to this nonsense.
Well, that's all you're going to hear in this place. North, south, east, west. It's all nonsense.
Wait. Well,
Could you recite my favorite poem?
what is your favorite poem?
You are old, Father William.
I think so.
Very well then. Begin.
You are old, Father Williams, the young man said, and your hair has become very white. And yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right?
Another verse. Louder this time.
In my youth, Father William replied to his son, I feared it might injure the brain. But now that I'm perfectly sure I have none, why, I do it again and again.
Another verse. With more feeling this time.
You are old, Father Williams, the young man said again. Oh, I'm afraid I'm forgetting.
Continue. It's fine.
I'm afraid I don't know anymore. I'm so sorry.
Perfectly fine, madame. It is not said right. Wrong from beginning to end, but it is fine.
I wish you wouldn't get so offended. I am sorry.
You are perfectly fine. No worries, my dear. I will see you again sometime soon.
But wait, can't I ask you a few questions before you go? Now I've done it.
For the Duchess, an invitation for croquet. For the Duchess.
I'm late! I'm late! I'm late!
For the Duchess, an invitation for croquet.
I'm late! I'm late!
From the Queen of Hearts, an invitation for croquet. There's no use in knocking.
And why is that?
First, I'm on the same side of the door as you. Secondly, I am
wrong. I won't get used to it in time.
Suit yourself.
But what am I to do?
Anything you like.
There's no use talking to him. He's perfectly idiotic. Anybody home?
Little boy and beat him when he sneezes. Ah! He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. Ah!
Wow, wow, wow. Soup needs more pepper.
Pig!
That's
There's too much pepper in that soup.
Too much pepper in the soup.
Could you please tell me what this is?
Don't you know anything? That's a Cheshire cat. Pig!
It's not a cat. It's a smile.
More like a grin. Pig!
more pepper. That's
I have often seen a cat without a grin, but a grin without a cat is the most curious thing I've seen in all my life.
You haven't seen much, and that's a fact.
Pig! I beg your pardon.
Why? I don't beg yours. You shouldn't beg mine. It's only fair. Plus, begging isn't nice. Pig!
Be careful. You might hurt the baby.
more pepper. That's
Could you please tell me why your cat grins like that?
Oh, what a dull girl you are. It's a Cheshire cat. It's what they're good for. Pig!
I didn't know Cheshire cats always grin. I didn't know they could at all, in fact.
They can, and most of them do. Pig!
Mind what you're doing.
Here, you take it. I'm off to play croquet with the queen.
I must take this child away. There's no telling what might happen to it if I don't.
that's
Please don't sneeze so close to the baby.
it's not a baby.
Don't pepper the baby.
It's a pig. See for yourself.
Oh my, it is a pig. Don't grunt.
Need more pepper.
Grunting is not a proper way of expressing yourself. If you're going to turn into a pig, my dear, I will have nothing more to do with you.
Give it here. I know how to deal with his sort.
If it had grown up, it would have been a dreadfully ugly child.
A rather handsome pig, I think.
I can't stand here making no progress. I'm on my way to the 8th chess square.
Well, in that case, you better have some pepper.
Oh, achoo! Achoo! Please don't! Achoo!
Wow, wow, wow.
Achoo! Achoo!
Wow, wow, wow.
queen.
And why not?
You don't have a flamingo.
I have an invitation. One invitation is worth 2 flamingos.
Well, then we mustn't keep her waiting. You know how angry the Queen of Hearts can get when she's kept waiting.
I know how angry I can get when I stand here for so long.
Then shall we run twice as fast?
Why not?
I'm late! I'm late! Oh, the Duchess will be savage with me!
That looks like a quite good-natured cat. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello, it's nice seeing you again.
Again? Have we met before?
Back at the Duchess's, don't you remember?
I met your grin there, but I didn't meet you.
I was there the whole time. I fade in and out with the moose tricks.
Where's your grin now?
Back at the kitchen. You don't suppose I bring it everywhere I go, do you? Someone might steal it.
Well, could you please tell me the way out of these woods?
That depends a great deal on where you want to go. In that way lives the March Hare. In that way lives the Mad Hatter. Who's it either you like? They're both mad.
Oh, I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. We're all mad here. You're mad, I'm mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
Well, you must be, otherwise you wouldn't have come here.
Oh, Cheshire Cat, can you please wait a minute?
Yes.
Well, why would you leave your grin at the kitchen? Are you planning on going back to see the baby?
No. Do you play croquet with the queen today?
Oh, I should like to, but I haven't been invited.
By the way, what happened of that baby? I forgot to ask.
It turned into a pig.
I thought it would. It always does.
Oh, Cheshire Cat, won't you come back? Oh!
Waxworks. Yeah, they know. Waxworks aren't made to be looked at for nothing. No how. Contrary-wise, if you think we're alive, you ought to speak.
Oh, I didn't mean to stare. This must be Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Could you please tell me the way out of these woods?
You've begun wrong. The first thing in a visit is to say, how do you do? Shake hands. How do you do? How do you do? Shall we dance? No, I could.
Here we go down the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go down the mulberry bush so early in the morning.
4 times on is enough in one dance. No how. Contrary-wise.
Oh, I hope you're not tired from your little dance.
Thank you for asking. Much obliged. Do you like poetry?
Would you please tell me the way out of these woods?
The Walrus and the Carpenter is our favorite.
I don't think I'd care to hear it.
It's all about a walrus and a carpenter, the tricks and oysters, and they're taking a walk with them. The oysters.
You shouldn't laugh. I feel bad for the little oysters.
Don't be. They weren't real. Besides, you haven't heard the poem.
I don't intend to.
In that case, we'll begin at once.
Selfish things.
The walrus and the carpenter were walking close at hand. They went like anything to see such quantities of sand. If this were only cleared away, they said, it would be grand. O oysters, come and walk with us. The walrus did beseech. A pleasant walk, a pleasant talk along the viny beach. We cannot do with more than 4 to give a hand to each. The eldest oyster looked at him, but never a word he said.
No room, move down, move down.
Certainly not. No room for extra guests.
Have some wine.
I don't see any.
That's because there's not.
Then it wasn't polite of you to offer it.
Well, it wasn't polite of you to sit down without being invited.
I didn't know it was on the table. It's set for more than 3. Oh, poor dormouse. I suppose it's uncomfortable for the poor thing with you leaning on it like that. Only being able to sleep, I guess it doesn't mind.
Your hair wants cutting.
You shouldn't make personal remarks. It's rude.
What day of the month is it?
The 4th.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the work.
It was the best butter.
Yes, but some crumbs must have gotten in as well with the bread knife.
What a funny watch. It tells the day of the month, but it doesn't tell the hour.
Why should it? Does yours tell what year it is?
Of course not. It stays the same year for such a long time.
Which is just the case with mine.
I don't understand you.
The dormouse is asleep again.
Pour some tea on its nose.
Brilliant idea, just what I was gonna write myself.
This cup is dirty. Let's all move down.
I dare say, if you ever met Time, you wouldn't even know him. It's him, not it.
I still don't understand you.
Of course you don't, stupid girl.
I know I have to beat time when I learn music.
Which it comes for it. Time won't stand for a beating. I quarreled with Time last March before he went mad. March, I'm the March Hare! Don't you remember it? It was the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts herself. I had to sing, twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tree in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle,
Twinkle, twinkle.
Pitches doesn't make it stop!
This cup has already been used. Let's all move down.
I hardly finished the first verse when the Queen brawled out, "Hey, murdering Time! Off with his head!"
She does like that expression.
Ever since that, it's always tea time. No time to watch the plates, the cups, the saucers.
That's why you keep changing places.
As things get used up, there must be clean up somewhere.
But what happens when you're back where you started?
I'm getting tired of this. Tell us a story.
I'm afraid I don't know one.
Wake up, Dormouse!
I was not asleep. I heard every word you were saying.
A story!
Okay, quick bud, you'll fall asleep. Remember?
Yeah. So, once upon a time, there were 3 little sisters, and their names were Lazy, Elsie, and Tilly, and they lived in the bottom of a molasses well.
Well, what did they live on?
Molasses, of course. What else?
Have some more tea.
I haven't had any yet.
So she can't take
A white tank top in the wash that's red right here. She's so naughty. Where'd it come from? And I realize it's the outfit she's wearing.
We're going to look.
Let's go. I'm going to show you. Need any money?
I'll
I might.
I don't want any goodies.
Hey there, ladies.
There's ice water out there. No, it's not water. Yeah, I don't either. That's right. Been on ice for 2 days. And my cookies, yeah. Yeah. Who did? Oh, she didn't do it. Yeah, at least stand up. Let me see that. You didn't tell me that. Super flow was a killer. Just like I told you, I could sit there and hear things that I did.
It looked like you were attached to that spot.
Right.
That is weird. I would have thought that would have been a school thing. Well, it's too bad that you couldn't have. Oh, where's that at? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just jump. Nothing, we just got up and walked. Part of the game.
I'm sure I could trip on it and reach up there.
No, not for us. For our game. What's that?
I would say
Get a cookie.
my leg.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm the one doing physical therapy, so you can go. The line's really short. You want to go? Oh. Yeah. You want to go? Oh, man.
My shoulder hurts.
Oh, okay. I brought you Tylenol at bedtime. Ice pack left. Yeah, it might feel great. Yeah. Yeah. You know what you need to do is like where the hip. Feel that right there? Yeah. So this is a pressure point. Don't do nothing. That does nothing. So that's all hurt. Now I'm gonna let it go. I don't know what it does for me. I have to push it. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah. That does nothing for me. And don't use your mouth. I don't want to hear it. What I want to do is that Stevie is when they did it. It's been standard. Like, still nothing new.
Yes, it's his business. And I'll tell him. You gave the cook tulip roots, not onions.
Those are called the unjust things.
Am I about done yet?
Almost.
Why are you painting that flower?
Well, you see here, miss, we planted this here white rose by mistake, and if the queen were to find out, she'd be furious. Just right. Best be on our way.
I'm on my way to the 8th Square, but I seem to have missed the train station.
The question is, did it miss you?
Might as well try talking to the flowers as to get any sense out of those two.
Well, that's a great idea.
Oh,
I didn't mean to startle you.
I didn't know the flowers could talk.
I could talk whenever there's anybody worth talking to.
Can all the flowers here talk?
Just as well as you can, and a great deal louder.
Your face has got some sense to it. It's
got a nice
not a
color.
clever one.
I don't care about her color. If only her petals filled up just a little bit more, then she'd be all right.
Oh, I'm not a flower. I'm a human being.
That's your problem.
Aren't you frightened of being planted out here? What would you do if any danger came?
There's some trees nearby.
What on earth could a tree do?
It could say bow wow. That's why its branches are called boughs.
Didn't you know that?
Goodness gracious, aren't they flowers?
Silence, every one of you.
How is it you can all talk?
Put your hand down, feel the ground.
It's very hard.
Well, duh. In normal gardens, the beds are nice and soft. Ours is rock hard, so the flowers are always sleeping in the soft ones.
Well, are there any more people in the garden?
People like you mean?
Yes.
There's another one somewhere out here.
Same awkward shape as you.
Come on, Taylor.
Her petals are shorter, I think.
Does she ever come out here?
I think she's coming this way now.
I hear footsteps. Thump, thump, thump on the gravel walk.
Like, this one?
Let's go plant ourselves someplace else.
They not only talk, they look. Things indeed are getting curiouser and curiouser. Oh, someone's lost their shawl. All torn and dirty.
Bread and butter, bread and butter, bread and butter.
Oh, I have your shawl. This is your shawl, isn't it?
Bread and butter.
I do hope she'll be able to carry on a decent conversation. Am I addressing the White Queen?
Oh, why yes, if you call that a dressing. I've been dressing myself for the last 2 hours, but nothing I wear fits right.
Oh, may I put your shawl straight for you?
Temperamental shawl. I pinned it all on one side.
It won't hang right if it's all pinned on one side. Oh my, what a state your hair is in.
I know. I'm a mess. The brush got caught in it today. I lost the comb yesterday.
I could tidy up your hair if you like, but you really should have a maid.
I know. You'll be my maid. I'll give you 2 cents a week and jam every other day.
I don't like jam.
Well, you couldn't have it if you did want it.
Why not?
The rule is jam tomorrow or jam yesterday, but never jam today. It's the effect of living backwards.
Backwards?
I can remember things that happened the day after next. My memory works in both ways.
I'm sure mine only works in one way. What sort of things do you remember best?
Oh my, I remember the trial of the Knave of Hearts. 40 stilts and parts. And the trial hasn't even started yet. Oh no, my finger is bleeding, my finger is bleeding.
Did you nick it?
No, but I shall, when I attach this pin.
Now you've gone and done it.
I know. I told you I would. Weren't you listening?
Why don't you do the screaming and jumping around now?
I've already done the screaming and jumping about. What's the point of doing it all over again?
Things are very strange here. I can't believe much of what I see and hear.
Oh, well, you haven't had much practice. Why don't you close your eyes and spin around? Oh, keep spinning, keep spinning. A butterfly, a beautiful bread and butterfly.
Am I doing this right? I'm getting dizzy.
Going in circles won't get you anywhere.
Where's the White Queen? She was here a minute ago.
Would you like to hear a tale?
Oh, I know she was. And I've heard quite enough stories for one day, thank you.
Stories? Who's talking about stories? I'm talking about a tale. My tale. It's a long and sad one.
Your tale certainly is long, but why is it sad?
Spirit said to a mouse that he met in the house, "Let us both go to the law." You're not paying any attention!
I beg your pardon.
What's the sense in telling my tale? No one's going to pay attention to it.
Quite true.
I will prosecute you. I'll take mine now.
Oh my!
But really this morning, I have nothing to do.
She's the one who calls herself Alice. Take her to the queen.
Oh!
Rose, villain, surrender!
I'll be the judge. I'll be the jury. Jury duty. Did you ever hear the like?
I know nothing about justice!
That's the first qualification.
It says here the prisoner's the Knave of Hearts.
Wonder what he's done.
He stole some tarts.
Should we go?
Probably should.
Doesn't do to anger the queen.
We can have some fun on the way.
Like what?
I'm sure we'll think of something.
Another caucus race?
Yes, by all means, the caucus race!
Whoever heard of such creatures serving in a jury? It's nonsense.
Is it safe?
I
I
don't
hope
know.
it is.
I don't know. Maybe you could ask me. I'm sitting right here.
This must be Humpty Dumpty. How exactly like an egg he looks.
It's very provoking to be called an egg.
I said you looked like an egg. Some eggs are very pretty.
Some people have no more sense than a baby. State your name and business.
My name is Alice.
A stupid name. What does it mean?
Must a name mean something?
My name means the shape I am. Good. handsome shape. With a name like Alice, you could have any shape.
Why do you sit out here all alone?
I'm not all alone. You're with me.
Wouldn't you be safer down on the ground?
And if I do fall, the king promised to send all of his horses and all of his men.
I can't imagine what good that would do.
And why not?
Everyone knows the answer to that. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Stop. Change the subject. I insist.
I didn't mean to offend you. That's a beautiful belt you have on. Or is it a bow tie?
It's a very provoking thing when people can't tell the difference between a belt and a bow tie.
I'm not used to dealing with eggs.
It's a bow tie, child. And as you would say, it was an unbirthday present from the King of Hearts.
What's an unbirthday?
How many days are there in a year?
365.
How many birthdays have you?
1.
There you have it. 364 days that you don't get presents. Now I shall recite.
Oh,
'Twas brillig and slivery toes did gyre and gimble in the wave.
Oh, please stop.
Dear me, you are disagreeable. The next piece I will recite is written entirely for your enjoyment. The least you can do is be courteous. In winter, when the fields are white, I sing this song for your delight.
No.
Whatever.
I must be on my way. Until we meet again.
I wouldn't know if we did meet again. You're so much like every other person. 2 eyes on the top of your head, a mouth on the bottom, a nose in the middle. Now, if you had 2 eyes on one side of your head or a nose on the bottom, that would be some help.
It wouldn't look nice.
Wait till you've tried.
Of all the unsatisfactory people I've ever met.
What fun! I do believe there's going to be a winner!
I'm quite out of gumdrops. The least you could do is say goodbye.
Sentence first, burn Edward. Sentence first, burn Edward. Sentence first, burn Edward. Excuse me,
What?
burn.
What have you done?
Nothing.
Doing nothing is a crime in Wonderland. Very well. You have a nice face. I'll excuse you. For now, I feel safe. Give me a ham sandwich.
I'm afraid I don't have a ham sandwich.
Hey, then.
Hey?
Nothing's better than knuckle. Hey, when you bake.
I should think a bucket of cold water over your head would be better.
Who do you see down the road?
Nobody.
Nobody. And this is too. Remarkable. I never thought I had such good eyes.
Seems ordinary to me.
Are you coming to the trial?
I'm looking for my crown.
Foolish sort of ambition. The light's not good. Why would you want a crown?
I'm going to be Queen Alice.
Yeah. What's an Alice?
Bread and butter, bread and butter, bread and butter. There's the White Queen. How fast she can run.
There's an enemy after her, no doubt. The woods are full of them.
If that's true, aren't you going to help her?
No use. She runs too quick. Now, excuse me, my dear. I must find a ham sandwich.
Could you please wait and help me?
I'm glad you have the opportunity to meet me.
I get so angry in this place.
Ahoy, ahoy!
Now what? You're the knight who did battle with the card soldier. Did you win?
Well, of course I won. And even if I didn't win, I would just say that I did, so I feel better about myself.
That's not very sensible reasoning.
No sense. No reason either. I see her eye in my lunch pail. I keep it upside down so no rain gets in.
But things can get out. Did you know the lid's open?
What? The lid is open? Ah, the mustard, the mayonnaise, the dog biscuit.
Oh, there's a mouse trap on your horse's neck.
Another invention of mine.
It isn't likely that there'd be any mice on your horse's neck.
But if there is mice on my horse's neck, I'm totally prepared.
I wonder if you could help me. I'm very tired and I'm on my way to the 8th square. I don't think I can walk another step.
Well, of course I could. Hope your hair is well fastened. Hop on!
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'm afraid you haven't had much practice.
I've had plenty of practice. See, the great art of riding is in balance. Well, hop back on. We only have a few more yards left to go. Over the bridge and through the river.
No!
Ahoy, ahoy!
Oh!
Charge!
You've missed the fish and soup! Wreck of butter, wreck of butter. Don't forget the pudding. And we mustn't forget the mutton.
Ahoy, ahoy!
Now what? An uninvited guest to the banquet?
Here you are, young lady. I hope you find your crown.
Thank you. You've been very kind.
I hope I have. You didn't cry as much as I thought you would. Ahoy, ahoy!
Look what you're doing! Clumsy!
Ow!
Oh, the fellow's fallen off his horse.
That's no way to get anywhere. Poor dear. He's really not the horseman he thinks he is.
It's about time you got here.
You were expecting me?
Queen Alice.
Your Majesty.
Oh, I never expected to be a queen so soon. My sister and Dinah will be so surprised.
I invite you to Queen Alice's dinner party this afternoon.
And I invite you. I didn't know I was to have a dinner party, but if I am, I ought to invite the guests.
We gave you the opportunity to do so, but I can see you haven't had many lessons in manners.
Can you do addition?
Yes.
What is 1 and 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 1?
I'm afraid I lost count.
She can't do addition.
You take a bone away from a dog. What is left?
Well, the bone wouldn't remain. I would have it. The dog wouldn't remain. It would come to bite me. And I surely wouldn't remain.
Then you think nothing would remain?
Yes.
Wrong. The dog's temper would remain.
Oh, perhaps she would feel better if we introduced her to the mutton.
Oh, yes, what a grand idea.
I don't want them on anyone else.
Oh, don't be shy, Alice. You've got to get good at meeting people.
Alice, mutton. Mutton, Alice.
I don't care to be introduced to a leg of lamb if you don't mind.
But the leg of lamb doesn't. Too, you know.
Oh, take care, take care.
Oh, something's gonna happen.
Oh, mutton! It's trying to run away!
Catch it! Put it back!
They'll have to run awfully fast to catch up to that mutton. Oh, it's sprouted wings and is beginning to fly away.
Why?
Oh, here I am in the 8th square, without a crown, without a friend, and no one's very, very nice. I do so need a friend. I wonder if I'll ever get home to my sister and my Dinah again.
Late! I'm late! Oh dear! Will the Duchess, will the Red Queen, the Queen of Hearts, they're going to be stopping with me!
I wish I'd never seen you in that hedge.
What a dreadful thing to say! What's the matter, Alice?
You're a fine one to ask. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this situation. First, I was told I would come to the 8th square and be a queen and have a crown. Now I have no crown, no friends, no one's been nice, and I'm lost. I need a friend so much.
What a splendid idea! You know, I've never had a friend either.
Why not?
I don't know. I haven't really given it much thought. I know! We can be friends! Oh, did you say you would, Alice, please?
Of course I'll be your friend.
Oh, good! And as your friend, I would like to now formally introduce myself. I am the White Rabbit.
And I'm White Rabbit and Alice, your friend.
Oh, that just sounds so good. As your friend, I would like to give you a gift.
Oh, I adore gifts. What is it?
Your crown.
Oh, my! This isn't a crown. It's a carrot.
Well, I suppose it is. Who could have guessed that? I mean, as you are my friend and I am yours, you could always give me the carrot as a gift. Your crown. Oh, trash. Your crown.
Oh, my.
And, of course, you wouldn't have had to have gotten me anything, but if you would, now would have been the time to have gotten it to me.
I hope you like it. I didn't have much time to shop.
How unexpected! Oh, I'll nibble on it later. We're late. She's expecting us.
Who is?
The Queen of Hearts, oh dear.
Oh, is he to play croquet?
Of course not! You're late! There's a trial! You're a witness!
I am!
You're late!
yet, my dear.
Stuff the nonsense.
You can't stuff nonsense with pepper. It wouldn't taste right.
Oh, we're late! We're late! Oh, no, we're late!
I've never been to a trial before. I imagine it's quite exciting. Only suppose they're the jury.
I suppose you suppose we all suppose.
What are they writing down? The trial hasn't started yet.
Oh, they're writing down their names. They're worried they're gonna forget it in the middle of a trial.
Silence in court!
Silence in the court!
Read the accusation!
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts all on a summer's day.
I've already heard the accusation.
The knave of hearts, he stole those tarts and took them quite away.
Consider your verdict.
Oh, wait! There's something that comes before that, Your Majesty.
Call the first witness.
First witness.
It's that Mad Hatter.
I beg your pardon, your majesty. I hadn't quite finished my tea when I was sent for.
You ought to have finished.
When did you begin?
The 14th of March, I think it was.
15.
16.
Write that down.
Take off your hats.
It isn't mine.
Stolen! Write that down.
You see, I keep hats to sell. I've none of my own.
He isn't of much use.
You may go.
Thank goodness, tea time.
No room, no room.
Next witness. You have your evidence?
No.
What am I supposed to do now? If I must, I must. What are tarts made of?
Pepper, mostly.
Tarts are made of pepper, mostly. They're made of molasses.
Come on, that doorknob!
Turn that doormouse out of court!
Under this whisker!
Wait, no.
They certainly don't have much evidence yet.
Call next witness.
Really, my dear, you must cross-examine the next witness, or I should get a headache.
The next witness is Alice. Here, step forward.
Courage, friend! Courage! She's doomed.
What do you know about this business?
Nothing.
Nothing, whatever.
Nothing whatever.
That's very important. Write it down.
Who is this creature?
Some monster I met in the woods. Calls itself Alice.
You forgot Rule 42.
Rule 42?
All named Alice must leave the court.
It ought to be rule number 1.
Consider your verdict.
Oh, my poor friend. I must help her! Your Majesties! There's been a new piece of evidence that came in. This piece of paper.
What's in it?
It seems to be a letter. Rather, a set of verses written by the Knave of Hearts.
Read what's on the paper.
Of course, but where shall I begin?
Well, you should start at the beginning and then go on till the end. Ahoy, ahoy!
My mistake. They told me you had been to her and mentioned me to him. She gave me a good character, but said I could not swim.
Stop! That's the most important evidence you ever heard yet.
That's exactly my thoughts.
What nonsense! There's not a word of meaning to it.
She doesn't believe there's a word of meaning in it.
If there's no meaning in it, that'll save us a world of trouble.
We don't have to look for anything.
Grab it.
Yes?
Give me the paper.
Of course, hurry.
I said I could not swim. You swim, don't you?
No, your majesty.
Then it couldn't be you.
A brilliant deduction, your majesty.
Consider your verdict.
No. Sentence first, verdict afterwards.
Stuff and nonsense! The idea of having a sentence first.
Don't lose your temper.
Don't lose
Why, this isn't a trial at all. It's a mockery.
Hold your tongue.
I won't.
Oh, with her head.
What are you running for? Say it out!
Oh, with her head.
Oh, who cares about you? You're nothing but a pack of cards. Nothing but a pack of cards.
imagination. Come along, we are late for tea.
It was a wonderful dream, sister.
A white rabbit with a pocket watch? What an imagination.
I'll cover for you. You can make her run.
Good to see you, Marina. Good to see you too.
We'll get one that way. I never go quick on my picture to turn out.
I didn't, but I told you.
Cool.